First off, were you born a Muslim?
Yes.
You were born a Muslim. So was
Yep.
I.
You were born Muslim. You're a Christian now?
I was. Yeah. Now I roll with God.
You what?
Do you know why? Do you know why I roll with God?
You roll with God?
Yes, I roll with God now. Now I'm Christian.
How do you roll with God?
I believe in Jesus, which is God. Okay. And I used to be Muslim. Why? Now, I can't go and be philosophical and pull up verses the way you guys do it, okay? But I know what I know, okay?
So
God can come. God can come anywhere He wants to show Himself to you.
Okay.
Period.
So
Yes or no? As human to human.
No.
No.
How long were you Muslim?
I was born Muslim
Yeah, but how long were you Muslim?
until I had my divine experience.
Okay, so you prayed 5 times a day. You knew what you were doing, right?
No, I never was a following Muslim.
So you were never a Muslim.
I was someone that believed in God and looked for God in the Muslim culture, and
Okay, so you weren't a
Jesus showed
Muslim.
up. Was I a following Muslim? No,
So you were never a
Definitely.
Muslim.
no, but I was born Muslim.
Okay, so why
I
go
used to walk around
lying?
with the Allah pendant. I used to rep being Muslim. Yes. Did I pray 5 times a day? No. Did I drink? Yes.
Brother, you could do 1,000,001 good things all day, but if you're not praying, you're not a Muslim. That's literally what distinguishes us from the disbelievers.
Okay, but like if you're praying every day to God, you think God doesn't hear you?
But you just said you weren't praying. You just said you
I'm
were
not
just
praying 5 times a day to a rock, but I'm talking to God 24/7. So yes, I'm praying.
Okay, there's supplication,
Why
there's
can't you-
communication
why-
with God,
why-
and then
why-
there's
why do I-
praying. So
Why
please
can't
stop
I
going
just-
around lying to people saying you're an ex-Muslim when you're not.
Okay, I was born a Muslim. Sure, I was never a following, I was never in religion.
Okay, so you're not an ex-Muslim.
But exactly. So when I decided to go into religion, okay, guess who showed up?
Let me guess, Jesus.
Exactly.
Can you please tell me what he looked like? Can you describe him? Did he have white
It's not-
woolly hair?
It's not describable. It's not anything you will see. It's just something you feel. Okay. On top of that,
Something you feel? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that sounds a little weird, man.
yeah, of course it sounds weird to someone that doesn't get it. God can do whatever He wants. If He wants to show Himself, He's gonna show Himself. He doesn't need to physically show
God can do
Himself.
whatever he wants?
Whatever He wants.
Whatever he wants.
Whatever.
Okay, if God decided to become Satan, can he do it?
Whatever He wants on this earth.
If God decides to become Satan, could he do it?
No, He can't become Satan.
So he can't do everything.
He can't become something that's already created. He could do whatever He wants if He wants to create.
So he can't do everything.
He could do whatever He wants. He can't
Okay,
become Satan.
so he can become
Why,
Satan.
why would He become something that's already created? I have a question.
Wait. Well, why did he become a human? Is flesh not created?
Yeah. Why He became human? So He became human so He could show Himself to us.
So he became something that is created.
Yes, He created Himself, in my opinion, realistically. He did whatever He had to do.
Wait. God created himself?
Or God allowed Himself to get created through Mary. Yes.
God allowed himself to be created through Mary.
He can do whatever the fuck He wants. If He wants to come down as a toad, He can.
Okay, if your God decides to come to earth through the poop of a chihuahua, could he do it?
Yes. Why not? If that will turn you Christian, He'll do it. Clip it. God could do whatever He wants. You want Him to come down as a...
So you heard it here first, guys. Christians are openly now saying that God can come to earth through the poop of a chihuahua. Divine poop. We call that holy poop, man. When you say holy they actually mean it. The Christians actually mean it. You know, when you see something crazy, you're like, holy they actually mean it. You know what I'm saying?